Strong's H 7036. Cologne. Cologne.
7036. Shame, disgrace, dishonor, ignominy. Ignominy of a nation. And this is what they're facing that ignominy. Ignominy. Yeah? Because at the end, they're facing that ignominy. Because at the end of the day, the whole nation of Edom is being exposed. Yeah? Esau's being made bare. Let me just go to a scripture here. I'm not going to go to Esau being made bare. It's in Isaiah and Jeremiah 49 actually. I'm going to go to Exodus 21 and 16. Exodus 21 and 16, straight to the point. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Did not the Grecians, and we can go to Joel to prove it, Joel 3, yeah, did not the Edomites have us in what they call the transatlantic slave trade? That happened, that's a fact. Yeah, and between the Hamites and the Ishmaelites, they had us in. We basically we were captive in what was it? Bond in slavery, yeah. So it's hardcore bondage, basically, yeah. And that's what we'll be doing. I mean, that's Exodus, Deuteronomy 28, 68. All right. Go to Joel 3 and 3, straight to the point. And ye have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. And that's what they did. Look at this word. Some madness there. So lucky for that. And that's what they've done, you know, and they've reaped the profits. But now the shame is being shown. The shameful spoon is on their glory, simple as that. Yea, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine, the Hamites, yeah? And ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head, because you have taken my silver and my gold, that's the Israelites, and have carried into your temples and actual silver and gold, yeah, and carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also, Judah, and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, that you might remove them from far from their border. And that's happened, yeah. So nobody can question, refute, or deny the so-called transatlantic slave trade. All right, and this is what this person here was saying. And let's go to it. Speaking in Jamaica, in what will be his only speech of a 3-day visit to the 4th largest Commonwealth realm. Realm, you know. Anyway, Prince William describes slavery as abhorrent, adding it should never have happened. But he didn't apologise, yeah? He described it as, let me just get this, these words.
The Prince of Wales, who said in Barbados last year that the appalling atrocity of slavery forever stains our history. I want to express my profound sorrow. Slavery was abhorrent, and it should never have happened. While the pain runs deep, Jamaica continues to forge its future with determination.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what he said there. End of the day, we don't want your apology. I don't, you know, anybody that's in, you know, anybody's asking for reparations. True reparations is it's written in the scriptures. Yeah, I've just read one of the verses, Exodus 21:16. The fact is, you know, I'm just going to get straight to the point. I'm going to go to the scriptures, man. Let the scriptures do the talking. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Salakia. SA 49. Yeah, let's go straight to the point here. Start at 5. Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. That's going to be in the kingdom. Yeah, when the elect and the ruling body, 144,000, and the Yahweh Yahweh when Yahweh is taking the kingdom, yeah? And then you're going to have the 144,000 ruling body, and you're going to have the elect, yeah? And all the Israelites eventually will be reborn in the kingdom. But they're going to be joyful, yeah? Let the saints be joyful in glory. The saints are the Israelites. Go to a few, in fact, just go this, and just prove this point. Just next. 148, Psalm 148:14. He also exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai. So, as we just established, the saints are the Israelites. Yeah, you can go to Psalms 50 and 5 to add to that as well. So we've got Psalms 149 and 5. Back to the point. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And that's what's going to happen to their leaders. Yeah? You're going into captivity. You're going to get... and it's not just going to be the leaders. So I'm going to go to... let me just go to this one first. Isaiah 49. There's plenty of scriptures on captivity of the nations, but I'm going to just... Lord's will, just pick a few. Lord's will, it's edifying, yeah? Isaiah 49, I'm going to get straight to the point on it. Here we are. Straight to the point, 22 and 23. Isaiah 49, 22 and 23. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. And that is going to be happening to the kings of Edom and the kings of all the nations. Yeah, and it's not just going to be the kings. Yeah, all the heathen are going to be in captivity. All of them. Right? Because they've all had their chance. But now this is the end. Where Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is returning. All the signs are here. You know, all the prophecies are in play. We've got talk of the MOTB, which is Revelation 13:16. So we're just waiting for that to be fully mandated. But it's here. You know, we've got, we've got Jacob's troubles here. We've got the famines. The prophecies are here. So the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is speaking. Simple as. And I praise and say thank you, Thawada, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, for allowing me to see and hear the words of your prophets. You know, the men of GMS specifically. Yeah. In this instance. So we're going to go to Wisdom of Solomon 18:11, straight to the point. Yeah, this is going to show that the nations and all those of the house of Edom and all those of the house of Ishmael and all those of the house of Amalek, which is the head tribe of Edom, they're going into captivity. Yeah, Psalms 83 clearly expresses who our enemies are. Right? So Wisdom of Solomon 18:11. The master and the servant were punished after one manner, and like as the king, so suffered the common person. So the king, the master and the servant were punished the same. And as the king, so suffered the common person. So you got these wicked elites of Esau, Edom, running this place. And to be fair, if I was, which Lord's will I'm not, Lord's, I'm for not making me an Edomite, that basically I'd be putting a protest up and saying, oh, can you give me some money, please? Because, boy, you need to enjoy your life right now, because your next generation, regeneration, your next incantation, your next go around is going to be in captivity for all the nations, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right. So I'm going to get to this article and let's finish it off with one or two last scriptures. We'll see. So the Duke of Cambridge has expressed his profound sorrow, didn't even say sorry, yeah, about the horrors of the slave trade, adding that the appalling atrocity forever stains our history. Speaking in Jamaica, named after, anyway, in what will be his only speech of the 3-day visit, the fourth largest Commonwealth realm, he stopped short of apologising, but said, I want to express my profound sorrow. He ain't going to apologise. Let's go to that. Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5, straight to the point. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, because they don't think they're guilty. Because what did they say? I've heard it loads over the past few days. Oh, it wasn't our fault. We weren't there. Yeah, but you were. Yeah, you were. Exodus 20:3-4, right? Onto the third and fourth generation. And you know what I mean? Yeah, Ezekiel 18. Yeah, that goes into the spirits. And to Yahweh Shem Yahshai is the father of spirits. And that we're, and there's no new thing under the sun. Ecclesiastes 1:9. All right, so we've been regenerated. And the fact is, you were more than likely there. That's this generation. So you have to pay. And the Most High requireth that which is past. Right, Ecclesiastes 3:15. So Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not, because they've got rich. They've got fat off the hog, as the saying goes, right? But now there's shameful spewing on their glory, and the curses are being turned back onto them. Deuteronomy 13:7. Let me just quickly get that. Yeah. Deuteronomy 13:7. And the Lord Yahweh, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And this is what we're saying. We're in that time. We're in that time of war. We're in that time of the curses being put on the nations. All right. So, and the Lord, I'm going to end it off here. After I've read this last scripture, it's the classic. It's the classic. After this, he added, I strongly agree with my father, the Prince of Wales, blah, who said in Barbados last year that the appalling atrocity of slavery forever stains our history. Yeah, but you're going to be captive. Trust, you're going to be captive. So saith the scriptures. All right, so we'll end it with that. 13. Straight to the point. And if any man, Revelation 13:9, and if any man, that's man, woman, or child, have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword, and who was given the sword as his blessing, Esau, Edom, who is Edom. Yeah? Esau, who is Edom. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. We've already established who the saints are. With that, Lord's will, it was edifying. And it was just to the point, quick and easy. A few scriptures to show that shameful spewings on their glory. They're not going to apologize because they're a proud people. And the fact is, the kings and their noblemen will be going into slavery first, followed by the rest of the nations. Yeah, the heathen nations from Edom on down. Our enemies, Psalms 83. With that, Shalom.